Hi children, today we are going to see about measurements. We have lot of shapes, particularly we are going to see about circles here. In that circles we have some parts. So let we have that. Here I have one circle. This is center of the circle. This is radius of the circle. I want to name this as OA. And here the another radius, I want to name this as B. So here I have two parts there. This is one part, this is the part, the small part, and here I have the biggest part here. So each part I can say as the sector of the circle. Here AOB, AOB. I can say this as a sector. At the same time, I can say this AB is a arc, a small arc. And here I can say this AB is the bigger. Okay. So I have two segments here. I can say this AOB as a smaller sector, and this AOB, this part I can say this as a bigger sector. Okay. I can find out the length of the sector and area of the sector. That length is nothing but here OB, and then here this OA, and this arc AB. If you add everything, I can get length. That is called length of arc. Okay. That length is nothing but L here. So L equal to, this is the arc, and this is R radius, and this is also radius. So I can add this L and 2R. So if you add everything, this L and 2R, this is the perimeter of the sector. This is the perimeter of the sector. Okay. At the same time, I can say in this point O, the angle at the point O is 360 degree. Angle at the point is 360 degree. Okay. So if I want to know an angle of this one, in how many sectors it's separated the two sectors, but it is uneven sectors. If it is even sectors, I can divide the number of sectors by the angle. Then we can get the angle of this sector. Okay. Let me see in the problem. Exercise 2.1. Here in that exercise, look at the third problem. Here it is given the sectors, and we want to find the center angle of the sector. Look at the first problem. Here we have the circle like this. Here it is split by two semicircles. Here we have two half circles, that is the semicircles. Here we want to find the center angle of this portion. Okay. How many parts it's there? This is the first problem. How many parts we have here? First part, this is the second part. So the two parts are splitted equally. So angle at the point is 360 degree. By how many points, that parts it's divided? Two parts. So divide by 2, it's nothing but 180 degree. Okay. Look at the next problem. Here we have 5 parts there. In the second problem we have 5 parts. So we have to divide that 360 by 5, which is nothing but 72 degree. Okay. And then look at the third sum. It's split by 8 parts. So 360 degree divided by 8 is equal to 45 degree. And then the last problem, that is divided by 10 parts. So I want to divide this 360 by 10, which is nothing but 36 degree. Okay. for this exercise 2.1, we need some formulas there. Okay, let me see the formulas. That length of arc is nothing but L equal to theta by 360 degree into 2 pi r units. Theta by 360 degree into 2 pi r units. That is length of arc. Area of the sector is nothing but A. A equal to theta by 360 degree into pi r square units. If it is area, you should write pi r square. If it is perimeter, you should write 2 pi r. Okay? And then perimeter of the sector equal to, I told you already that in that circle, P equal to L plus 2R. The two radius are there and one length of arc. And then perimeter of the semicircle. That semicircle is that half of the circle. That half of the circumference is pi r plus this 2r. So we can take r as common factor. So r into pi plus 2. Okay. And then perimeter of the quadrant. P equal to pi r by 2 plus r. In that pi r we have to divide by 2, that is the quadrant, half of the semicircle. So pi r by 2 plus r is equal to, take r as common factor. So pi by 2 plus 2. Okay. These 5 formulas we need to do the exercise 2.1. Okay. Let us remember once again that. Okay. Here length of arc is theta by 360 into 2 pi r. Area of the sector is theta by 360 into pi r square units. That area you should write square units. Okay. For all the other things, perimeter, it must be units. Then perimeter of the sector P equal to L plus 2R. And then perimeter of the semicircle is R into pi plus 2. Perimeter of the quadrant equal to R into pi by 2 plus 2. Okay.